In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a project in NVivo for Windows. We will set up a new project using the design framework to represent the different elements of your research design. To create a project, double-click on the NVivo icon on your desktop. Click on Blank Project. Give the project a title. I'm going to call this Environmental Change. You can write a description about the project. I'm going to call mine Training Project. Accept the default to keep the file name the same as your project title. Make sure you note where the project will be saved. I have already created a folder for my training projects. Click OK. We will first create file folders to represent the different types of data we have in this project: interviews, news articles, literature, and so on. I'll create a folder for each of these. Starting with interviews, and then news articles, and then finally literature. We then need to have a folder to represent the themes or topics we will be coding for. Themes. This will be a subfolder of the Nodes folder in the Codes area. Next, we need to create folders to store our units of observation. These are represented by cases in NVivo. You'll see a folder for cases in the Cases area. In our sample project, we have people cases and place cases, so we'll create subfolders for both of these. First for people, and then for places. We also need to create variables, known as attributes, to link to our cases. As we have two types of cases, people and places, we first have to create two case classifications. First, we will create one called person, and then another one called places. Now we can create some attributes. We will just create a couple for person. Let's create one for age, and then another one for gender. Finally, we'll create some folders for the different types of memos in our notes area. We'll create a folder first for journals. We have now represented the design of the environmental change project in NVivo, following what we have identified in the design framework. We have folders for the types of data, folders for the cases, our units of observation, and a folder for the themes or topics we will be creating and coding to, and two case classifications for people and places with a few variables already created for people. The final step is to create a research journal to record what we have done so far. So I'm going to go to the Notes area and select the Journals folder. On the Create tab, I'm going to click on Memo. I'm titling the memo Research Journal. The memo is open in detail view, ready for me to write. Note that on the Edit tab that has now appeared, I could change the font and the size. I am starting by inserting the date and time. I can use a keyboard shortcut for this, Ctrl, Shift and T. I am now going to save my project. This is the end of this session, and we are now ready to begin importing data.